All right, hey, what's up, YouTube? So, going to do a quick. I've had this bike now about 5,000 miles, so wanted to do again. Just what do I think about it? A couple other things I've learned. Just a real quick, unedited video, and try not to walk around too much because I know that bothers a lot of people. But yeah, so let's get started first off with the paint. Okay, so matte finish again. I used to have the red 2013, went with this finish that came, or this 16 model that came with the ceramic pipes, came with the blacked out rims versus the alloy, and I'm still really happy. The things that I'm really cautious about now, and I didn't really realize when I got the matte paint, is matte paint can stain. It can stain. So you got to really stay on top of any dirt, although the dirt doesn't seem to get on this bike like it did on my red one. I had to constantly clean my red one, where for some reason, I don't know, the dirt just seems to bounce right off this. I try to keep it wiped down 2 or 3 times a week, and it seems to be okay. It seems like I was getting a couple of spots right here. I don't know if there's some oil or something in there that was throwing some black down right underneath when I opened up that saddlebag. But I did go out to Ride Now Power Sports here in Concord, here in next to Charlotte, North Carolina here, and I got some of this yesterday. They said this is the best stuff. They said they use this on all their bikes. I think I'm going to be it's only what, 10 bucks, 11 bucks. But I think I'm going to just use this. Well, it's clean and protect, one easy step, will not streak, the matte finish. He said there was some other stuff that that they had in a bigger bottle, but it was like 30 bucks. But after a while, he said that would start making your matte paint like shine. And who wants that? That's why you went with the matte, for that certain look. So he said it'd make it shiny, where this stuff just doesn't do it. So that's cool. Matte finishes, gloss finish, chrome, and windshield. Wow, it even does the windshield there. I didn't even see that. Of course, I'm not going to put anything on my Madstad but water. Try to keep that thing as clear as possible. But so anyway, that's with the paint. Be careful though, because things get dirty and you don't notice they're dirty. Remember, I had the alloyed rims. You could see right away if you had dirt on that. I just realized I don't think I've cleaned these rims since I've got it. So these got 5,000 miles on it, and look at that. So they're filthy, okay? And I just did that earlier, and I was like, wow. So I've got to get my rims cleaned up here. Probably same with the ceramic pipes there. I do try to keep those wiped down a little bit. But yeah, so that's it on the paint. Guys, I tell you, this cruise control really had me kind of baffled, and I know that's silly, but there's a couple of things that you got to pay attention to. First of all, when you engage the cruise control, it takes a minute. I think that's on all Goldwings, not just this. But if you keep your throttle on and don't let off your throttle, there's like a hesitation before it catches in, okay? That's why, again, I always say get your Omni Cruise and keep this on it. This is instantaneously that you can get hand relief over here. I had a cramp in my hand yesterday. It wouldn't go away, and I used a combination of this and my cruise control and let it work itself out there. But boy, definitely have both of these. But when you hit that and that delay, it's kind of weird. And then what's really weird is it's not like the Omni Cruise here on the cruise control. It's not weird, but just how it's set up. You know, you just can't go like that and the cruise control stop working. You have to apply a clutch or a brake. And sometimes, especially if you've got a passenger, that could be unsettling if you just go ahead and hit the clutch, or any one of your brakes will disengage it. But it's like, it'll definitely engine brake on you. And it's pretty unsettling. So I finally got that down, though, the other day. I was playing with my cruise control, trying to use it more, because I just don't use it, because I just don't feel safe, or as safe than I do with just the Omni Cruise. But what I do now is I just let my palm rest on my cramp buster here. Got to have one of those. and just let that palm rest on that before I hit my brake or my clutch. And you don't even feel it then. But you have to have just a little bit of pressure here. Tap your foot brake and the cruise control will disengage. And it worked great. And now I'm starting to use it more because I'm getting more comfortable with it. Yeah, just a little tip there on the cruise control. I love these heaters. I haven't been able to use them here in the summer, but those are going to be great again for the fall coming up here for riding. We're going to Blowing Rock today, heading down to Charlotte, going down that 321. I think that's the way we go to Blowing Rock, pretty sure. Anyway, we always go to around there, Hickory and things like that, but for a quick day trip. But anyway, back to the review here. Cup holders. I think I've reviewed these before, but again, I just wanted to point out these Kuryakin cup holders. I was so glad the guy that I bought the motorcycle for let me pull all my stuff off, and I got both my cup holders. These are great. These are Kuryakin, and like I said, about 60 bucks. Make sure to cut these nipples off so you can get a large drink in there. Those are a pain in the ass. I see people still have those on, and I'm like, gosh darn, what do you fit in there? 8-ounce drink. So you can get a big 32-ounce cup in there if you cut those nipples back there, and I think you're gonna enjoy those cup holders a bunch more. Tires, pressure. So I did some YouTube searching on tire pressure, and I had heard a really good review, or a guy kind of training on what he does, and sounded like he knew what he was talking about. I mean, he got really technical. Bottom line, he takes out about 3 or 4 pounds in both the front and the back under what the factory is. So that's kind of what I've been doing. It does make for a lot softer ride too. And it keeps more, the whole gist of what he was saying is it keeps more tire on the road. Yeah, you might wear down tires a little bit quicker, but it's safer, okay? So I think the, 36-41 if you got a passenger, 36-36, front 36, back 36 if you're riding solo. So I kind of pump it up probably to those. 36-36, I do that spec now. I don't put the 41 back even with my passenger. I think that's what he said he did also. But I do, I just let it kind of go down a little bit. I don't really mess with it till it gets around 32-31. 32-33 range, and then I'll put some air back in the fronts or the rears. But yeah, I don't mind going 3 or 4 pounds now under, because again, it's especially on that front wheel, it's just a much softer ride. Not as much vibration coming up. Just again, trying to save you $3,500, $6,000, whatever Traxion charges. Just lighten up your grip and take some air out of your front tire. You should be fine. Keep that position back here under, what, in the middle? It's got 30 positions or something like that. I keep mine right at 15, 16 for my rear shock, that manual shock. We've talked about that before, so just something there. So my riding lights are my fog lights here. What I do, I usually only put these on the main position during the day. Okay, those go out, the LEDs. They're LED all the way around, but they got a brighter LED when you push these in. I want to be seen during the day, of course. So those stay on during the day, especially if I got a passenger. And sometimes if I'm going down a 2-way 4-lane road, yeah, it's dangerous, people pulling out in front of me. I'll even click on these headlights too, if I feel somebody's going to possibly come over to my road. People seem to settle down a little bit when they see a white and black bike, though. Most of them think it's a cop, and I got a headset on with a microphone on my helmet, so a lot of people really give way and straighten up when I'm around. So it's kind of nice. And if they don't, I kick on my blue light. Just kidding. But those aren't even bright enough to see during the day. But just something there, saving those lamps a little bit, I guess, is what I'm doing by taking those off during the night if I don't do much night riding right now. But just love everything about this bike, guys. I still don't have anything bad to say about the bike. It's running like a dream. Got your got your mask in there. Not to be political, but guys, put on your mask. What did I read the other day? 121,000 lives could be saved if we did a nationwide mask mandate. Just do it when you go inside. I don't wear the damn thing in the car walking around outside, but my God, you go into a gas station or you go into these small places, get your damn mask on, guys. Come on, don't be, it's not political. It's just listening to science and doctors, man. But that's a nice little pocket to keep your mask in. All right, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not sure if I showed you this before, but I love this. I got this, I think, from Lowe's, and this is exactly what you want if you want to set your phone up in the middle like I've got it, or if you got a spot anywhere on your bike. This is still the best phone holder I have ever experienced on a motorcycle, and I've had a bunch of them. Like I always said, I have the big claw thing over here that's up in your way and stuff like that. It gets in your way. You have to take time to put the phone on and all that stuff. I got the one side of the Velcro right on the back of this phone, and that's how long it takes me to put my phone on. So pulls right off, never falls. But this is great. This is that industrial strength. And I've got another backup here. This eventually wears down, but boy, I've had it on there a good couple of months now, and it's strong. And there's these strips are just set up perfect too. Look at that, 2 by 4 inches, and there's 2 of them, and I think I paid $6 for it or something like that. I've tried a bunch of different Velcro, but this stuff is the best right here. So check that out. Love that for the phone. You do look down just a little bit instead of having it up here on the handlebars. Probably a little bit safer, but boy, it's just really convenient. Just picked up my new G-Max helmet. I've put this off for like, God, I've had the same helmet for like 7 years on my open face. I went with the G-Max without the little lip thing on there. It comes with these this fold down thing. I love that. My wife's got that on hers, and I always wanted that. It also does that quick pop out there, right there. You just kind of push that in, pull these out. They are really quick. They said they were quick to get out, but he demonstrated in the store yesterday there at Concord Power Sports, and boy, it is fast to get these in and out. Put the clear ones on. That's what I really wanted. Sometimes I'm at night. I don't want the wind in my face, so I go ahead and get the, I know people say, God, you got a big-ass windshield on there. How you get any wind in your face? But during the winter, sometimes it is still cold, and just eye protection is the main thing. I want that eye protection without having to wear sunglasses. So this is a great helmet, guys. I do that Senna. I've had the Senna for ever since I've started riding again. So again, 7 years I've had this deal on here with the boom, and this bends around. It's really good. It's lasted. I've had to work on this thing a couple of times. I've had to undo it, pull it out, this headset, get in there and operate on it a few times. But it is really... it's really done a great job. So very happy with that. I hope I can find a new one when this thing finally goes kaput on me. But oh shit, I hope I just didn't scratch my helmet. Okay, no. Ooh, God, did I just hit that damn thing with it? Oh, that's gonna piss me off. I'll have to work that out. I think I didn't. Thank God. But there's the new G-Max. Extra large, fits real good. And that's about it, guys, for this installment. I'm not going to do my knobs like I did on the last bike. It's just, that was a lot of work for these knobs. I barely ever open this thing. Maybe more when I am have riding gloves in here during the fall to come over here and get this out and open it up. I wouldn't mind a knob there, a permanent knob or a key. But gosh dang, that was a lot of work and $30-40 to get those 3 knobs on here. I don't know. I'll probably just stick with the key back here, and just to get gas, it's not a big deal. So for the knobs on the keys, I think you guys remember my video on that. But that's it, guys. Just a wonderful bike, man. If you got a 13 F6B, like I say right now, trade it while there's still some good ones out there. I always keep an eye out, and I always see a 2016. I saw a 2016 white mat just like this, 2,000 miles on it. Go grab one. Grab any gunmetal gray, whatever that gray is. They're awesome too. But get yourself an F6B. I'm a diehard fan. And that's it for now, guys. I just hadn't put anything out for a while, and I wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on with the big white machine. Anyway, later, YouTube. Thanks for watching. Bye now.